Hi, it's Alvi from Luminescence Heart Centered Healing and Twin Flame Magic. I'm here doing the weekend reading for Twin Flames. This is the romantic reading. It's a stage 1 reading, so it tells you about what's happening for both sides of the connection. If you want to find out about what I'm talking about with the stage 1, please watch one of my other videos. I do explain it in that one, or like in my other videos, but I'm kind of over explaining it because I'm really tired and I've been awake since really early this morning, and I was up half the night channeling, and yeah, I just haven't had enough sleep. So um, I'd rather just get to the cards and to the important part today. So the first card that I'm going to pull is Take the Lead, but it's reversed. So Take the Lead talks about energetically taking the lead. It's not necessarily a physical thing, because it's the cards in reversed, and what I'm kind of channeling from that, the energy of that card is no one's willing to take the lead. No one's willing to make the move that they need to make to move things forward. And it's kind of causing a bit of a stalemate in the connection. So I'm going to go to the next cards for you guys who are watching, and these cards kind of represent what you're bringing to the connection. So the first card that for you guys is Challenging Times Reversed. If I move back, that's probably better. Yeah. Okay, so Challenging Times Reversed, if you can see that. And the next one is Awaiting Results, and that's the right way up, which is surprising because everything seems to be reversed. Okay, so what that's really telling me right now is the reason that things feel stagnant on your side is because you fear the like the reprisals. You fear the results of making this move, whatever this move is. You're anticipating challenging times, and instead of just making the move and doing it anyway, kind of thing, you're holding it back, and you're just sitting there waiting to see what happens. And while that can be good in some situations, in this particular situation, it's just causing stale energy, and it's causing things to come to a standstill. So the next cards I'm going to read are what the partner's bringing. So that's the soul connection, the twin, the catalyst, whatever situation you're in. I don't want to leave anyone out, okay? So I, I try not to use labels, but sometimes we have to, so there we go. As long as you guys know who I'm talking about, then we're good. So what the partner's bringing is Open Up, but it's reversed, and New Vitality, which is reversed. So there's all this lovely energy here, but what I feel is they're kind of like, they want to open up to you, they want to bring this new, beautiful, rainbowy kind of vitality energy to you, but the way that you're acting, the way that you're anticipating, the negatives, and putting doubts and fears into this situation, or just putting doubts and fears into the world by not moving, by just sitting there thinking about it and being anxious about it. It's stopping that from actually happening. Like I said, the energy is stale, so whatever move you need to make, you need to move. You need to make it to make this happen, to turn these cards around, to turn this energy around. So there's opening up and there's new vitality coming into the connection. Now, the next cards are for you guys. So, these ones are hopes and fears. So, the first one that comes up is, I move back again. If I remember to move back, it's really good because then you can see me and you can see the cards. Darkest Fears is the first one, and then we have Observe. Okay, so what this is actually talking about here is, this obviously something that's quite big for you, this move that you need to make, and it's bringing up some deep fears. It's triggering you, and this kind of ties in with my general reading, which is speaking about a situation that might trigger you this week, and how that you need to step back. And this is what the Observe card is asking you to do, is to step back and like look at it from a higher perspective, or be objective about what's going on instead of just falling into the fear and into the victimhood and into the anxiety and the stress of the situation. Take a different path so that you get a different result, because that's what we really want, is we want to grow, and we want to change the way that we deal with these things. So if there's something coming up, if you need help, you can always come to me and I can do a reading for you, or you can have a mentoring session or counseling session with me, and I can help you remove blocks with an energy healing session as well. So if you've got, you know, things coming up and you don't know how to resolve them yourself, you don't know how to process them yourself, you can always come and see me. Otherwise, take a step back, detach from the situation and look at it, you know, from another person's point of view, and think about what advice you'd give to somebody else if they were in your situation, and see how that works for you. So I'm just going to keep reading for you guys now. So the reason that you need to do this, the reason that you need to be able to get clear on what's going on and what you need to move forward on, is because this card comes up, and without clear intentions, you can't manifest properly. You get mismanifestations. So if your intentions are clear, you can manifest, and these are like guidance cards, or sort of, you know, what's coming up cards. You can manifest, and you will manifest a well-deserved reward if you can take this objective perspective and stop feeding fear and you know, doubts and all of that sort of stuff into this connection or this move, or, you know, this situation that you need to move on. Okay, so let's go to the other side now. We'll go read for the rest of the cards for the partner. Now, their hopes and fears are coming together and dreams coming true. Okay, so they're really beautiful cards, but what I'm feeling is that they're not able to bring that to you because of all of this darkness here until you've healed or resolved this issue, or made your move and like cleared this stagnant energy out. Then these things won't be, I mean, they're there, they're obviously there, but your twin won't feel comfortable bringing that to you and opening up to you and bringing this beautiful new vitality and energy and all of that sort of stuff to you until you can let go of all of this stuff and start manifesting the good stuff for yourself. Because when you are a clear, what's the word? When your energy field's clear, what comes back to you is the reflection of a clear energy field. So it will reflect your core vibration, which is love. So that's what you want to do, is you want to clear out all of the stuff out of your energy field that's making, you know, distorted reflections come to you. That's what this manifestation card is talking about. So this is all about healing for the people who are watching right now. You need to be doing it in a work. You need to be working out how you can resolve your emotional issues, and make this move and take this stale energy out so you can access and help your twin or your soulmate or your catalyst or whoever it happens to be that you are focusing on with this relationship. They can, you know, they can bring this to you and you can reflect it back to them. So the next two cards for the twin, the partner, are reverse daydreams and decisions, and then nurture. Okay, so their moves are to stop daydreaming and make decisions instead of daydreaming, because sometimes daydreaming's great, you know, like it's very imaginative and all of that sort of stuff, but if you can't put it into action, it's not really going to be much good, is it? So they need to find, you know, the seeds of their dreams and then nurture them. Like you can see this card here is, she's pretty much taking energy out of the air and out of the earth and sending it into the earth, and then growing all these beautiful plants and, you know, paradise around her. So this is what we want to be, you know, this is what our twins want to be doing. And we need to help that by, you know, resolving whatever issues we have, and sort of taking that lead and making that move so that, you know, it frees up the energy of the connection. So we're up to the outcome card, and the outcome card is, drum roll, it's love. It's the marriage card. So wow, this is cool. At the end of all this, it looks like you'll be getting together. So do your work. This is the message here. Do your work so they can get their shit together. All right, and then the stagnant stuff will go, and you know, the moves that need to be made will made, and everybody can move forward and come into love, and that's really, you know, all we can really ask for, isn't it? So that was a very nice reading. I liked the end of that. I hope you guys did too. I might go live a little bit later in Twin Flame Soul's Journey. I can't talk properly again because I'm like totally sleep deprived. If I'm still awake, that is. And if you want a private reading with me, check the link below. If you like this reading, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, all of that stuff. Come and see my, and follow me on Facebook at Luminescence Heart Centered Healing. I'm not always sleep deprived. I'm usually a little bit more succinct than I am today, but hopefully you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time.